Hi everyone, I'm Holly Amaya from GlobeSt. I'm here at ICSC 2026 at the SRS Real Estate Partners booth with Will Wamble and Webb sellers. Guys, great to see you.
Thanks for having us.
So Will, you are based in Florida, right? A market that has really benefited from that Sunbelt focused investment. Talk to me a little bit about what you're seeing in the net lease sector where you are right now. What are people excited about? What are you excited about?
Florida really has been a beneficiary ever since COVID and the mass in-migration that we've seen and the population growth. It's a tax-friendly environment, it's a business-friendly environment, so as a result, we're seeing a lot of people that continue to move to Florida. I think just strictly from what I'm seeing in the net lease world, tenants want to continue opening as many locations as possible. I think the challenges that a lot of our clients are facing is cost of land. It's very expensive to buy land in Florida, but just comes with the growth. But the good news is that the growth doesn't seem to be slowing down. I think not only in terms of population numbers, but if you look at the wealth that has migrated to Florida in states like Texas since COVID, it's been very meaningful in terms of these tenants' performance numbers. But I'm excited to see that growth trajectory continue, and we're seeing a lot of new brands come to market as well. Dutch Bros just had a huge rollout in Florida, and SRS has helped them with that, and we're seeing other West Coast brands starting to come over, and so we're happy to see that Florida is a hot market, and I'm very grateful to live there.
Well, and Webb, you're in Texas, right? Another market that really has seen a huge population growth, right? And we've seen a lot of capital being deployed in Texas. So what are buyers looking for? What matters to landlords? Like, what is the picture from where you sit? So
we spend a lot of time in the tenant space. So interacting with landlords is paramount to each and every day of our business. Right now, it's all growth. So to back up what Will said, with our population growth, our demographics increasing, year-over-year sales growth on these concepts being really strong, we're just seeing a lot of growth, a lot of drive from different corporate and franchise groups following population, demos, and new money coming to the market. So, what are you most excited about for the rest of 2026 in each of your respective sort of corners of the world in the business? I'm most excited about our just rollout with 7 Brew, Chase Bank, Discount Tire, these different categories in the pad space. We're finally seeing some new anchor development in the space. Walmart's doing some things, our grocer H-E-B. We're a little limited in my specific market. We only have H-E-B in San Antonio, but Kroger and some of these others are broadly growing a lot across Texas, and that's creating a lot of new pad opportunities that haven't existed coming out of COVID with a lack of development. So Texas is finally seeing some new inventory coming back, which is what I'm really excited about. How about you?
I'm excited to just continue seeing that growth that we're seeing. I'm on the capital market side on investment sales, so we're hypersensitive to interest rates. So obviously, I would like interest rates to come down. The 10-year Treasury I think was at 4.7 today. So we're battling that on the capital market side. But if and when that does come down, we're very optimistic that the market will return back to its prime levels, and we're seeing a lot of momentum in the market. We're just in terms of offer activity, it's gone up exponentially since 2022, 2023. So it seems that not only do buyers want more net lease properties, but they specifically want to invest in really high growth Sunbelt states like Texas and Florida and Arizona, and we're excited to help facilitate those transactions.
So switching gears just a bit, right? You can't turn around without somebody talking about AI, whether that's in the context of commercial real estate or literally anything else in our lives, right? How do you see AI sort of changing or shifting the industry?
It's had a dramatic impact on our business and all of the peers in our business. So I think there's a right and a wrong way to leverage AI, and so we want to be cognitive as brokers that we're using it as a supplement to our business and not a replacement to our business. So, we want to make sure that we're not removing the human element from the transaction and that we're still advising our clients properly. But, it's a wave. I forgot your quote, but it's, you have to learn to adapt and get on board with AI. But, we're happy that our company's on the cutting edge of trying to adopt those new technologies and how we can implement it.
Well, you raise a good point, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you, but how is SRS bridging that the AI and the human interaction component?
So from the tenant side, the expectations are really high, but it's being deployed both on our side, from the brokerage side, as well as the tenant side. And we're studying a lot about sales, we're studying a lot about market growth dynamics and how AI can supplement what we're not seeing or not interpreting based off of everything from new construction permits, housing projects, sales, credit card reporting, a bunch of stuff that we didn't know how to find or can't find. The AI has been a really good tool. To Will's point, the human interaction part is really such a big part of the business. AI is really supplementing us. It's really a speed and information thing, but then understanding the subtle nuance of what specific landlords need to work with Will and guys like his team, that they're going to have the right dynamics to be able to sell a deal later. Yeah. Those kind of things AI can't help with or work with, or what the equity needs on a certain project. Those are the nuances that are local, that are still the human side. Additionally, coming and seeing the markets. There's only so much AI can do. We're not getting cars driving down the road, taking pictures of intersections every single day, where brokers and humans are still doing it. Yes, yeah. Waymo's got to figure that out, sell that data. But until that's figured out right now, still coming and seeing these markets, seeing the growth, understanding how the access, the viewpoints are in a certain corridor is such a paramount piece of the business still, that there still is that nuance to it. So.
It's still a relationship-driven business, and it's a trends-driven business. I think it's hard for AI to pick up on some of the nuances of our day-to-day business that is translatable into at least our world of brokerage.
I think the trust in deal making too. We know a lot about what specific sellers in Will's business will do, what they won't do, how to structure a deal in a timeline that they can actually conform to, that you're not going to be able to have AI speak to you. And on our side, we know specifically what parameters are going to work to get through a city from a permitting perspective or otherwise. There's just nuances that cannot be replaced yet, that I can't see being replaced. At the same time, the tools and resources we're getting from AI are phenomenal. Yeah. And we're deploying as much as we can to our clients' benefit. That's helping everybody just move faster. And that's the name of the game is speed.
Yeah, name of the game is speed. You heard it here first. Will, Webb, great to see you. Have a great rest of your show.
Absolutely. Thank you.